All right. So welcome to a special edition of VSN Media, Vara Media. I need to differentiate the two, but we are here with the Detroit Venom captain, Vision Fizzy. Vision,
Hello.
how do you think your season has gone so far?
I'm gonna be honest. We were planning to be definitely the best team in the league. We ended a rough place. We're in the playoffs, but not by much. And with Turbo being ineligible, like kinda late season, but like in between mid and late season, it was pretty rough to stay as a playoff contender. But I feel like we have a chance now.
Vision, how do you feel like you not being able to play games has affected your involvement with the team in the locker room per se?
Because I don't know a insane amount about them, about their play style, other than Tarb, who I've played a lot of pickups with before, and it's kind of just rough to like know what to do with lines if like Turbo or Vans couldn't do it, you know? Yeah.
Don't have to feel any biased because I'm here, but how do you think the Mika trade affected your team's momentum going into the playoffs?
I'm gonna be honest. As I loved you as a player, we needed someone that could have a little bit better chem with Tarb for a starting lineup. It was honestly rough losing you, but we just need like someone like Mika to help out with chem and stuff, and seems like he can do it.
Speaking of Chem, the team from bits and pieces and hearing from little birdies, the chemistry was not the best, and there was a lot of arguing going on in the locker room. What do you need to do to prevent that from happening in the playoffs?
Uh, just put people we feel like have either played with each other before or just can connect well to a point where arguments wouldn't be necessary at any point, and just let them do their thing by themselves. We're not gonna like force them to be a certain way as long as they're not doing like breaking other parts of the team spirit.
How do you feel like Icy is a presence in the locker room? Do you feel like he can be a good veteran for the maybe less experienced players in the
Mm-hmm.
on the team?
Yeah, definitely. He's a good guy. He's got some chem with everyone. He hasn't really made any. He isn't really any. Hasn't been any of the argument starters, and he seems like he knows a lot about this as he's been around the league tier 1 and obviously now tier 2 for a while. So we have a veteran in the locker room, which is always good.
Speaking of goalies, um, how do you feel like Vans is gonna be able to rise to the occasion in these playoffs, even with maybe not the best scoring help from his offense at times? No offense.
No, non taken. I feel like he can. He's a pretty lockdown goalie, I will say, when he can show. But we are gonna need to give him more support because I think one of his most recent losses was like he had like an extreme amount of saves, not a save record, but it was just still kind of crazy. And he did still have a great game that day, but we sadly didn't win it.
Do you feel like games like those where the goalie is just putting on an absolute masterclass, but you can't get the puck in the back of the net? Do you feel like that's demoralizing to the team?
Yeah, when you know that your goalie kind of just like did all the work out there, not pointing fingers or anything, but like sometimes it gets a little rough near the other team's crease and stuff. So it's kind of hard to look at that as a good game unless you're gonna have a conversation with your goalie.
Speaking of offense, who are you looking to spark the offense for your team in these playoffs?
Obviously you have Tarb, and then there's gonna be a rough thing. Probably going with Juice. Tarb and Juice. It seems like Juice can play some good D, while Tarb just goes crazy on offense.
Do you think Mika is gonna have a big role on the offense?
Oh yeah, Mika. I forgot about Mika. He It's gonna be a three-way between them all. I don't know why I forgot Mika, but yeah, it'll be a three-way for the entire game. They'll Juice and Mika will probably both get time, but Tarb's probably gonna get the most.
This entire season, you've either had a backup goalie or a third man showing to pretty much every game. How does that help your team win games?
Mm, Makes you know that everyone wants to help out, and when others can't show, they know they need to step up and become a major part of the team, which they all are.
All right. Well, I think that concludes our interview. Thank you, Vision, for taking your time, and thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
And